Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. This is my second attempt at this video because when I first started it, I didn't have a plan. And then I sat there for an hour and I still hadn't made up my mind what I was doing on nails, and I thought that's just going to be a ridiculously long video. So I've done one hand and now I'm just going to replicate onto this hand. Excuse me. Right, so I've got this pink floral foil, which is from Charlie's Nail Art Supplies. You've probably seen recently I've had a big haul from small businesses, and I thought it'd probably be about the right time, or I should start showing you oh my god, me using them. So here we are. On the thumb, middle and pinky, I've used 2 coats of this Rarjsm number 236. It's my favourite. This one's nearly empty. I've always got some in the drawer though, so no panic of that. And then on these, I've used me 1 coat of this 033. It's one of the ZJ ones from Temu. It's like a dusky pink. It's gorgeous, and that's only 1 coat on there as well. I only did 1 coat because I knew I was going to be putting multiple layers on there. I have used this glitter, Kalani, if you can see that. It's from Dumblon Cosmetics. I got from Vettsy. I got quite a few of these little pots from her. It's absolutely stunning. And I have encapsulated that on those 2 using base coat. I just used this base coat, which is the Miss Missody one. It's nice and thin, so it's not going to bulk up the nail, but it's going to be enough for you to just stick it in. And then I've gone it over with the 8-in-1 builder from Born Pretty, which I use a lot because obviously it's 8-in-1, so you can use it as a base coat, blooming gel, builder gel, rhinestone glue, slip solution, and the others have gone out of my head, but because you can use it as a base coat as well, and it is quite thick, so it seals, goes over the glitters. I don't know if you can see, so they're quite smooth now. So that's where we are so far. So where do I bloody start? So I'm going to put some foil on the thumb and the pinky, and I'm going to use Sparkle Supplies UK. It's another small business. I have loads of stuff from her as well. You'll be seeing that popping up quite a lot because if you've not watched my whole video, go over and check that out. You know, these are UK small businesses that sell nail art, these foils, glitters. They have some gorgeous stuff, honestly. There's 3 that I found and I love, and that is the Charlie's Nail Art, Sparkle Supplies, and M's Nail Art Supplies. I have a code for M's as well, so go check out my videos from her. So I've just used the foil glue, nice coat, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And then while that one's in, I will cover this one. So yeah, I started and I thought I had the glitters and I had the foils, but other than that, I didn't have a plan. If I don't have a plan, I could be sat here for 4 or 5 hours putting it together. And obviously I didn't want you to be sitting there with me for the 4 or 5 hours, so we start again. So today I'm making a full press-on nail set to go onto my Etsy. These are in large, long stiletto. So starting from thumb, 17 millimeters, 13, 14, 13 and 11. When I do things like this, I don't use the 0, 1, 2, 3 unless somebody buys a sizing kit, because you can get a 0 from one box of nail tips, which could be 14 millimeters, and then you could get another one and it'd be 18, but they're both a size 0. So that just confuses the hell out of me, and it confuses the hell out of my customers as well. So I just say, if you measure your nails, tell me the measurements in millimeters, and I'll go from there. And then I have my tips like this. So I've measured all of these. So like 17.2, like down to 13.5, 10.9, things like that. If I haven't got anything that is like exact measurement, I will always go a size up to get closest to it. And I don't use soft gel tips either for press-ons because they generally shrink. So this foil, I'm going to, because it goes down in like a strip, so I'm going to cut like a line out. Like so. And I'm going to go this way up the nail on this one. Or is that white flower? I might go down actually like I did. Yeah, I did. So, yeah, I held my breath there. Could you tell? Oh dear. I have found this foil glue to be amazing. There are 3 foil glues that I use. It's the Sparkle Supplies, which I was sent by my bestie Andrea over on Pretty Little Nails to give it a go, and I absolutely love it. And Born Pretty and Varnail. Other foil glues I have managed to get to work, but I find that when you've cured them, you need to give them the full cure. None of this faffing around with 30 seconds here, there and everywhere. But then just leave them to sit for 5 minutes to cool down before you put your foil on. And that's how I've always managed to get the other brands to work. Because I was always a McCart fan. But I find these a lot easier because who's got the time to be sitting there for 5 minutes waiting for the bloody thing to cool down? So there's that one so far. And then the pinky one, wherever I don't know, there it is. So, pinky one. Take hands on off shaky today. So yeah, today we have foils and stamping. Okay. But these foils, most of the foils that I got from Charlie's were in the sale, and some were even as low as 29p, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I have a lot of foils, and I do use them, but I generally don't seem to video me using them because of the simple fact is I could be sat there for hours. But I know a lot of you like to see what you've seen in the hauls get used, so I'm going to start doing more of these. So any bits that don't go on, just lift up, re-rub. Obviously it's going over a curved surface, so you will get some little like creases in there. So just go bit by bit, lifting it up and then putting it back down and re-rubbing over the top of it. And then it's all good. Ta-da! Oh, come on now, my camera's going to be an absolute arse, isn't it? Wish you could see the state of my desk. Honestly, I had everything out. Absolutely everything. And they've just nearly knocked the caviar beads over. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Okay. Right, so because I've put them on, actually I'll do the stickers first. Then there's a couple of butterflies. And I've got these. These were a mixture from what I've bought, and the gorgeous Andrea, my little bestie boo, she sent me some as well. I adore butterflies. Majority of the time, it doesn't matter what set I'm making, a butterfly will end up on the set. But these just, oh, look at that. Oh, that one's going on. I like that one. So I just want to place literally a couple. If I can get it off. I'm going to do some stamping at the top. Oh, that's just so pretty. There we are. Come on, focus. It just sort of like, oh, it's just really nice, isn't it? I'm just staying with that. It's just really nice. And then, yeah, want to be some different colours so they stand out a little bit. See, I'm starting to faff and I've already got a flipping thing. You know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's ridiculous. But if you are all okay with these type of videos, then we will continue them. Oh, right, and then I need a little one. There's just some really pretty ones, isn't there? There's just, I love them. I just need a littleish one. You're cute. So a big hello to all new subscribers. I hit the 700 mark and I honestly never ever believed that I would. It's just crazy, but I really do appreciate every single one of you. And I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, honestly. Okay, so there's them. Right, I'm going to go over with this Miss Missody base coat because I just want to seal in the stickers for anything that I plan on doing on the next stage, but this will stop them from popping off or me rubbing them off or anything like that. But if you're new and you've only recently subscribed through watching one of my videos, you must know by now that I do faff. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I've started doing press-ons many moons ago. It used to just be a hobby, to be fair. I'm a qualified nail tech, so I was working full-time on clients. And then circumstances definitely changed, don't they? So I went from working full-time. I was also in college. I was training into beauty as well to expand the business. Then things happen. And now you're stuck with me on here. But honestly, you all don't understand how much seeing everybody's comments, and every time I get somebody who subscribes, it just makes me feel like I'm not failing at what I'm doing. So it makes me feel a lot better. Okay, this one just has like a little cluster of gems at the top. So this one I'm going to do the stamping on, which I used this stamping plate and one of these. What one did I use on? I used that one on there, so I might use that one. Where's my thingy gone? There we are. So I just used Born Pretty stamping polish. I love Born Pretty stamping polish. It's the only polish that I've ever been able to get to pick up. So, did I use? Yeah, I did. It's alright, talking to myself. So I'm just going to plop it on. Plop it on is a technical term that I use on a regular basis too. Right, where's my stamper gone? Put my glasses on as well, that'd help, wouldn't it? I can see a lot better then. Okay. Ta-da! Was that got a bit wonky donkey at all, hasn't it? Does anybody remember Wonky Donkey? Or am I old? Was it Timmy Malley? Something like that? The Wonky Donkey. Some crazy Saturday programme that I used to watch. Just dab over that to make sure it's dry. Okay. Try again. Typically, the last time when I did this in the other video, which I'm not using because it's just ridiculous, picked up perfectly first time. There we go, that's better. Get that off, put it on my black. Isn't that pretty? Right, so the hardest bit is getting it level and straight on the nail. Going for it. And then just add that there. And there like that. I think those French stamp things are really nice. Little. Oh, I've just had a nice big crack in my back. That was really like, must have needed that. There's a little bit here. It's just gone over. Some acetone. There we go. Done, done. Right, and then there was one of these that has some stamping on too. So they're sealed in the base coat now. Put them back on. It was this one. Or this one. You've watched this one look better than the other one. And I did this in the corner. Just clean my stamper. I literally just want the rose design. Like so. And then take off these bits. Right. So it's this one. And I need to go like do it. Oh, I could do it. I'm going the other way. Oh balls. balls, balls, balls. But it is what it is. So down. Yeah, still looks good. Oh God, I should have put the lid back on those bloody caviar beads. Okay. Right. We are on a roll. Then I used this plate, which I got from, my foot stuck. It was in my Varnail box. If I do it, there's the thing, it comes with one of these. So it shows you the patterns. And it's just this little butterfly cluster that I want down here. Because I thought that was cute. And like so. It's a really nice little plate, this. It's got like fireworks and everything on it. It's not just butterflies and bows. It's really pretty. And then get off. There we are. Can anybody tell that I'm holding my breath every time I put a stamp down? It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's the stamping done. And that's what we're looking like so far. Stew. Next is crystals and pearls. So what I'm going to do on this one and that one, in fact all the ones I've just stamped on, I'm going to go over with another thin layer of that Miss Missody base coat, because I'm going to be sticking some gems on, but I don't want anything to get smudged, chipped, you know, while I'm doing other bits and bobs. It just makes sure that it's all there. This was supposed to be a simple set. I thought just a nice simple floral with a bit of sparkle with the glitters. And here we are. I might manage it one day. But I've got so many foils now. I will, in fact, the haul videos, the playlist is linked in my description box. So go and check that out, because you'll see all of the small business haul. Right, I'm just going to cure these and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got some little pearls, and these gorgeous. These are from Temu. They're probably from Temu as well. I went on a pearl thingy, but I've also now just seen on someone else's video pearls that I don't have. So that may start again. And caviar beads. The charm, I've got this gorgeous gold and white, like enamel little bow, and it's got a pearl in the middle. So that's going to go there. So obviously that's why I'm adding the pearls in with the other gems to sort of tie it all together. So I'll get this one, oh goodness me, and get that on, get that curing while I do the rest. Yeah, right. So I'm using the rhinestone glue from Macar. I do like this one for bigger charms. Just make sure, get that in the middle. Am I even in frame? Sort of. I'm sorry, I've moved my desk, so that sent all of me lighting and me camera position and everything to whack. And this just has one, because we're just putting rhinestones on. I like this. This is Born Pretty, but I like the nozzle on it. And so you don't end up putting loads on. So just looking down the barrel of the nail to make sure that's in the middle. There we go, and that one into cure. Okay, then on the likes of this one, I just did some of the really tiny ones. So I did one in the middle of the butterfly, and sort of one there to fill that gap. So there's not loads, but there's just, oh god, I really have got caviar beads everywhere. Just enough to add that little bit of sparkle. I think they're stunning. I really do. I've even cured a gem on my butterfly by mistake. That's how much of a mess I got into. Yeah, I can take that one out now, can't I? Yeah. This one, what did I do on this one? Oh yeah. So, where's it gone? Just in the middle of these little roses. There's not as many as what there is in the other one, obviously, because this is towards the tip. I'll just stick a couple on. More of these tiny ones. I was made up when I found these gems on Temu. Every time I've ordered gems thinking they were sort of this sort of colour, they came and they're like baby pink ones. I didn't want baby pink ones. That's that one. And then on the little finger, what was that one? Yeah, it's one crystal, one pearl. I did the pearl in the middle of the white flower, it looked really nice. Come on, there. And then I'll just do one little crystal down there. So you there. Honestly, I was really annoyed with myself because I'd spent that much time doing the video, and then it was when I was trying to do a crystal placement, and it just wasn't working, and I was getting rather upset. Well, not upset, pissed off. I'll be honest. Right, so this one's got like a little cluster at the top. Yeah, no one needs to hear me have a wobble. So the top was one of the bigger pink ones, and then yeah, these either side, and then was it the little ones? And then another one of these. Oh, get off. Get off. Push them up. And then some caviar beads. I have a book, I've probably mentioned it a few times, so you can make your designs in there for each nail. You've got spaces to put what foil or tools or whatever it is that you're using, so you can, is that all of the gaps? So you can replicate it and you know what polishes you're going for, so you could write the numbers or names or whatever. And I got that to make myself organised, because if I've got a plan, I will stick to the plan. If I've not got a plan, it's time to get a packed lunch, because it could be a long ride. Oops. Okay. Went a bit heavy on the rhinestone glue, so they're all slipping and sliding. It's a lot warmer today as well. Well, to be honest with you, it's not been cold, it's just been bloody wet, hasn't it? There we go. So put you in. So that is what we're looking at so far. When that one's done, yeah, because these all need to go in for the full cure, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so that's all the rhinestone glue cured. I'm going to go over, I use this top coat for my press-ons. It's so shiny, it's gorgeous, and it's a really nice consistency as well. I will go over pearls and caviars, but I'm going to try my best to not. Just going to sort of sneak up to the little crystals. Although, I think I've just gone over that one. They're that tiny, you can't even tell anyway. It's just the big ones, isn't it? So, making sure, because we've got foils on and stamping that goes over the edges, that we are covering that. And it's all looking even. And then flip and cure. So I'm going to put top coat on all these and then I'll be back. And here they are. So I've top coated them, and look at that shine on the top coat, please. Honestly, that Varnail glass top coat is just insane. So I took them off the stands once they're all cured. I did the check underneath, just filed around the tip just to smooth it off and underneath slightly to make sure that everything's sealed in. And I've wiped over with some IPA and then placed them on the card, wiped over it again to make sure there's no other fingerprints, and then I'm going to take some pictures of these now and put them onto my Etsy store. So if you are interested in purchasing, they will be on my Etsy store, and I mean these ones are ready to go. So these are a size large in a long stiletto, but you can choose to have them in square, almond, you know, shorter lengths as well. It's up to you. So what do we think? Even after all that faffing, do you know what? I'm not mad at them. I quite like them. Got there in the end. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or anything, just please comment down below. I always get back to my comments, or you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is exactly the same as my YouTube, at the Polished Phoenix. And yeah, let me know what you think. I actually really like them, and they fit me. I might keep them. We will see. We will see. But yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to give me a like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't already, or even share it with your friends if you know anybody else who's interested in watching nails be created by somebody who faffs a lot and swears a lot. Then I'm a girl, and I'm going to go and have a coffee now. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.